Hey guys. So welcome to my new land here. So, as you can see, it's kind of a mess right now. We don't have stuff set up and making cute and pretty for sorry, my brace is going on. So, instead of making excuses for why I don't start modifiers of the modifiers right away, I keep talking about it. I keep telling people, hey, we we need a group to cheer each other on when we have disabilities and or other barriers, either permanent or temporary, that keep making us choose can't over can. So, we're going to do a quick talk today for our day one. And as you see, can. I've chosen can today. And that's because instead of saying, well, I can't start doing my videos until I have everything set up all pretty, I can't start this group until I have all my workout equipment set up and I've got my TV ready and all of those can'ts. I can start right now. We can start the discussion on the things that we're going to do and the things that are going to make us successful. And that choice is can. Are you going to choose your can't? Or are you going to choose your can? So, as people with disabilities, we have a lot of can'ts. And there's can'ts that we can't overcome. So, we can't can, which makes it a double negative, which means we can do something. And that is if there is a movement in a program, there are options of ways that we can modify either through an adaptive device or through a different movement but still targets that same muscle group, and you can actually then work into the program that you're watching. So I um I have back issues and I have neuropathy in my right leg. So I have no feeling in my right leg. Balance is horrible. Um, I've had multiple fusions on my back. I've just finally been cleared to be able to start setting thing up and, you know, getting like slowly working back myself into doing more and more exercises and physical therapy and those things. So instead of saying, well, I can't do anything, how can I be a coach if I can't even do something? Well, I can be a coach still. I can still motivate you to reach your goals, even if your goals are above what I can do. I can find you someone to work with. I have a coach. My coach has a coach. If you want to do a program, we can set you up and get you into a program that maybe I'm not personally doing it at the level you are, but I can be here. I can help you if you only have one or two small barriers that you're working on. I can help you find solutions, be it an adaptive device or a different movement that you're going to do. Talking to physical therapists to be able to find uh, movements that they approve that are safe for you. And that's where we're choosing the cans. I can change out this movement for that movement. My body physically may not be able to do a regular squat or lunge due to my neuropathy and the damage that that puts on my back and my knees, a basic squat. But by using my feet, and I've actually been looking at some wedges to bring in, using 45-degree angle wedges with your feet instead of flat down. If you're at a 45-degree angle when you do your squat, you're actually pushing that power down into your heel rather than into your knees. So, and because there's balance there that you have to do when you're on your heels like that, you now are forced to tighten up that core. So now I'm making sure that my body is being forced into a position where it's going to have that back girdle as it is inside my body. So that whole core muscle that goes around the front and into your back, all of that's going to be tightened up because of the balance issue. So now you're tightening up that core that you need to have tight. You got everything in the proper form. So now not only are you pushing that force through to your heels instead of your knees, you're also forcing your abdomen and your back and all of those core muscles to tighten up, and so you're protected and you're in a good form. So that's like a basic thing right there. Lunges and squats. A lot of us can't do them, but we can adapt them. So when we make that adaptation, either using like I'll be showing some of the adaptive devices I have when I'm doing those squats and lunges. For the most part, hey Lisa's coming in. Hey Lisa's joining us. Lisa is also disabled and has her own mobility issues as well as food and nutrition issues. So basically, we're talking about day one here, and our cans are making our choice, can or can't. So right now, we're talking about, instead of saying I can't do this, what can I do instead? How can I make an adaptation? Like I was just talking about my knees, trying to do squats or lunges, just my knees cannot do it as well as my back. So by having a 45-degree angle, now you're pushing that force through to your heels and it's not hitting your knees. For me, I have horrible balance because of having neuropathy in my right leg. So when I'm doing that, I have a bar, like a regular, I actually have two different bars that I'll be using, and that'll be part of, as we go on with this, showing some different adaptive equipment that I found that help with, what's considered an easy movement, where we feel like I can't do any of these programs, these workout programs, because I can't do that and I can't do that. Well, we're going to find what we can do to replace those things. Or in my case, anything that requires balance, having either the beret, like the ballet beret bar I have, and then I have a couple other bars that are lower, that they're actually, it's kind of funny. They're actually for extreme push-ups and stuff, but I'm actually going to be using those and showing you guys how to use, similar items when somebody wants, when a program's wanting you to do burpees.
I've heard of those.
Lisa?
I've heard of those.
Okay. A burpee is,
isn't it,
standing position,
and then getting on all fours?
Go ahead. You go down, you jump down, you kick your legs out,
Yeah.
do a push up,
Yeah.
kick your legs in, and come back up.
Yeah.
No,
my
body physically cannot do that.
Yeah.
But I can still do that program because I'm using a bar. You can either use a chair, you can get a beret bar, like because I actually have the beret bar I'll be showing as we get into actual movements. Is actually portable, so it's not something that's big and bulky. It like literally folds up and goes into, like, like the bags that the chairs go in, like when you go to a sporting event. So it breaks down really easy. So it's something that you can use that isn't going to take up a lot of space. You can break it down up and down easy. But using that beret to steady myself on any of the movements. And so for a burpee, instead of going down to the ground, instead I'm going forward onto the bar and doing a push up there. So you're going to be about a 45-degree angle when you use a bar or a chair and have it out, kind of arm's length from you. So then you can do a push up on that chair without going down to the ground, and then you're able to stand up. So that's a can, and that's making that choice instead of going, I can't do this because I can't do a burpee. We're saying, well, I can do this adaptation that still is targeting the same exact muscles. It's doing it safely in a way that's going to target those muscles while not putting you in danger of injury and letting you be a part of it. So that's kind of like what we were talking about, is making those can choices. One of the things that we were talking about before is with nutrition. You're in a very special circumstance where you have very limited sources for bringing in nutrition to your body. So one of the things that you miss out sometimes when you have these very limited diets, or like you can only have protein shakes, which is what's your case, you're missing out on a lot of vitamins and minerals that you get from fruits and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things I use is it's a like subscription thing, and it's called Whole Food Vitamins, and basically it's 10 servings worth of fruits and vegetables, real fruits and vegetables that are dehydrated down, combined together, so that you take 3 capsules that are fruits, 3 capsules that are vitamin or vegetables, and you're getting 10 servings worth of vegetables and fruits in your day. So that's adding that into your diet. You could even, you can actually, there are gelatin capsules that you can open. And so, like, I dump it out on, in my water, or you could even add it to your protein shakes.
You'll have to send me the link on that.
Yeah, I'm definitely, I will send that information out. Anybody that's interested, and I'll add the link onto the video description. So anybody that's watching this later, another option for a whole food vitamin, if you don't tolerate because this, distinctly are going to taste vegetables. If you hate the taste of vegetables,
I have no problem with vegetables.
okay. Well, some people just really don't like the taste of vegetables. So, like, I had my son doing it, and he was fine with the fruit pills, but he didn't like the vegetable pills. He wasn't wanting to take them, even though you're just shooting out of a vegetable. So for him, we switched over to GEM, and that is also a whole food type thing, but theirs is actually made into, it almost looks like a little cube of fudge. And so they're actually doing the same thing. Full days, vegetables and fruits are combined. It's getting you your full day vitamin, and it's whole food. So instead of it being synthetic vitamins and things that your body does not process as well, this is real food that's providing you the nutrition, but it's done in a small bite form. So, and I also use their sleep things, in addition to the Beachbody last thing, just because sometimes with my medications, I'll literally not be able to sleep for 48 hours. And
Right there with you.
yeah, and it won't be good. So for me, I actually take two natural sleep aids. One of them is through Gym. It's their Gym sleep aid, and it actually they call it chocolate cherry, but it tastes very ginger to me. It tastes like ginger, not cherry.
I take a prescription that lets me sleep 6 hours, and
Yeah,
then that's it.
I prefer not to do something synthetic, and that's why I like the Gym. And then there's also Beachbody is also another. They have a Last Thing is one of their supplements, and the Last Thing is that same kind of thing. It's like a natural herbs, teas kind of stuff. Hold on, come on in. Hey, Irene's bringing my birthday pizza in to me.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Yes. Oh, and you guys have to see Irene. We're doing our live on our fitness program. Here's my neighbor and buddy Irene, who works at the pizza place. So I make her always bring me my pizza. Oh, you're so cute today. Oh my lord. Yeah, so today's my birthday. So we're doing a live on health and fitness, and I'm ordering pizza. But I ordered Mediterranean pizza.
Yeah.
Healthy.
It's got vegetables.
It's got vegetables. It's got artichokes and spinach and olives. And okay, so so you look so cute. Are you doing good tonight?
All right.
37. Is it? Are people being crazy or what?
It's just raining.
I know it's miserable right now. She's laughing at me every time I complain about the weather because she's up in Tennessee. What's your temperature right now, Lisa?
I think it's like 39.
It's gonna be 12 there on Christmas.
39.
Oh yeah, that's really cold. Where's that at?
Jackson, Tennessee.
It's she's in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, and I'm complaining about the fact that we're going to be down to the 50s on
I know.
Christmas Eve.
I don't like it. I lived down here my whole life. I'm good on that.
I know. I was like, oh my God, that's early.
Oh,
So-
leave the house. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I love you, Irene.
Love you too.
We got to talk later. We got to drink later. This is who I get drunk with.
How many people do you have in here?
All right, love you.
Bye. Right now it's just you and me, regular.
Oh,
But
that's it?
people- Yeah, but people can watch it later. And my
Oh,
dad's
okay.
insane because the pizza. But I mean, that's another can moment. And that's just kind of like what I was trying to cover for today. We're not going to go long. Just
See, I
think
can't do
about-
tomatoes.
Yeah, just think about every time anything that is a health related barrier comes up, be it physical movement, you've got surgery coming up, instead of focusing just on that can't, take that can't and look at or come in here, we're going to do this group together, like helping each other find solutions that work around those can'ts safely with health awareness. Health awareness month is January. Just so you guys know, it's no longer try and get skinny and all of that.
Oh, no.
We focus on health, and health fits all kinds of boxes. Just because we have disabilities and we may have health issues, we still have a best health that we can achieve.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what our goals need to be. So like next time, probably do this again. Today's Tuesday, right? So we'll probably do the next one on Friday night. I'll do a quick one Friday night. I know you're going to be recovering from surgery.
Yeah.
So you can always watch it later. And Friday night, our day 2 will be about making those, like coming up with ideas, like working on, now that you know your can'ts, how do we go about actually finding our cans? And that we're going to talk about some resources for finding our cans, be they adaptive equipment. I'll be showing some of the adaptive equipment that I've been finding and coming up with. We did have one person pop in for a second and then they left. But having, I'll show some of the adaptive equipment, like what I talked about, like the bars and stuff, on Friday. And, you know, come in anytime later and leave a comment on some of the things that you thought about that maybe you want help looking for, like physical therapy. I'm going to look for some physical therapy reference guides that we can easily access and be able to look things up that way based on the body part and muscle that's being focused for a movement, and then being able to look through those physical therapy resources and find movements that work for the disability in that area, but also targets that muscle group and helps it build. So we're going to work on, we're not worried about weights, sizes, those things. We're worried about range of motion, making healthy choices in our nutrition. When you have a nutrition limit, are there other things that you can safely do? Definitely everything that we talk about, we want people talking to their doctors first, especially, you know,
Definitely.
when it comes to physical therapy things. I know a couple physical therapists that I'm going to try and have come in and like talk to us during the programs. The dog found one of his treats from earlier was underneath the cushion I'm on. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much, Lisa. Be safe. I hope that your surgery goes amazing and you're able to come in on Friday and not be too loopy, but loopy enough for me to enjoy it.
I hope I can text. He told me I couldn't hold anything in my left arm but a pen. So that's what I'm going to have problems with, is holding my phone.
Holding that phone. Don't hold that phone.
I know.
You have to get you one of these. It's a little stand.
Where'd you get that?
That's what I use for my iPad. I got it online. I'll send you a link. It's called Lamical Share Simple Life. LAMIC. I think it's OLL.
OLL?
Yeah. So that's
OLL. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like, and it's Share Simple Life, and this is it's got an S and then stand, so I don't know if that means it's a small stand, but yeah, so it's
I may need that for a little while.
Tablet for my live shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it comes in handy, and that's what we're talking about, finding the can.
That's right.
You can't hold the phone, but you can put it on a little stand.
That's right.
There you go. Okay, guys. We'll see you guys on Friday. If you have questions or anything, leave it in the comments below and we'll get back to you and talk about how we can help you find your cans. Bye, guys. See you Friday. Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.